Yo, YouTube, what's up? How we doing today? You know me, it's just another day. Today was good. Um, let's see. I woke up. Today was arm day, so actually did a lot of push-ups and dips today, and a little bit of chin-ups, pull-ups. Um, did that until I tapped out on each one. Uh, we'll do another set of dips in a minute before I end it for the workout for the day. Then I'm gonna walk to the store, get some chips. Anyway, kind of delaying because this topic's kind of hard for me. I want to talk about something I've been learning about. So I've been reading a lot of books on emotional maturity. Um, I think they've been helping. Plus, I had therapy today. I had therapy about a couple hours ago. Um, it went well. I like my therapist. She's awesome, man. She really is. And she touched on some things that I ain't even realized, but I like it how she put some stuff together. So that's what's up. But today I want to talk about vulnerability. It's something I've been reading a lot in my books on emotional maturity. Is vulnerability. So I want to talk about being vulnerable and actually what one of the authors that I read, Brandon Brown, she says it's called daring greatly, just to dare to be great. So let's see. I don't even know where to start. Um, so I was asked by someone if I was asked by someone else, would I tell them if I'm single or taken, or how do I answer that question? And I didn't really think of that. I guess I told them. I mean, what I told them was that I guess I would tell them that I'm single, but I'm talking to somebody. Um, I realized later that, and from what that person told me, I realized later that that's actually like a safe zone, right? So I'm playing it. I'm playing it safe. I'm playing what someone would call I'm playing the fence, right? So I'm playing it safe. So I'm not totally being vulnerable. Because if I was to tell someone I'm taken, right, even though I'm just talking to someone and me and that person aren't officially together, right? If I was to tell someone else I'm taken and then potentially miss out on that person connecting, me and that person connecting, right? And then later on find out that that person that I said I was taken for, we don't work out. They didn't really want me, so then I'm left without them, the person I said I was taken for, but then also without the chance of connecting with someone else who was asking me if I was single because they wanted to connect, right? So it's kind of like you know how they say dating. You know, you date multiple people, you get to know a lot of people to see what's going on. Uh, I feel like, and maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think so. I feel like the person that I'm trying to get to know, that I'm talking to, is the one I want to get to know and the one I want to talk to the point that I'm not really even interested in getting to know other people on that level. You feel me? Like, we could be friends or we could talk, and you know I'm all for platonic friends, especially platonic female friends. I think that's necessary for guys to have, is platonic female friends, not ones that they want to sleep with or will sleep with later, but actually ones that they stay platonic with. That's important. I've ruined a lot of ruined a lot of friendships by sleeping with them. Sad to say, um, but platonic friendship is good. So I wouldn't mind connecting with some people, some women on that level. But as far as connecting with a woman and dating and stuff like that, I'm not really interested except for in this one person. So we were talking, and I realized that anyway through this, I realized that I wasn't fully committing myself to this person. Well, you know, I say that I've working a lot and I've changed a lot and I've developed a lot in myself to better be there for this person and try this situation of giving it all I got. But by me still saying that I'm single, I'm kind of still leaving a door open, or even a window open, to allow someone else in, um, even while I'm talking to this person, right? And so that's actually not giving my full self, my full attention, my everything to this person. So so I had Tinder. I didn't have it, but then I downloaded it again because me and this person um, got into an argument. Well, I kind of caused the argument, and then I got hurt, and then I downloaded Tinder, and anyway, I realized that by having it, I justified it saying, well, we're not together. I'm single, right? But I realized by having it, I'm not actually giving my full attention to this person. The time that I spend reaching out to someone else or swiping even on Tinder is time that I could spend either investing in myself or investing in this other person. So, so I deleted it after I realized that I wasn't actually giving my all. I talked a couple videos about giving it your all, and if you give it your all, if you love fully, you're gonna get heartbroken, all right? And and it's true, but I'm realizing that I'm still not quite loving fully. Like, as much as I think I am, I'm still falling short, especially in this aspect of are you single? Are you leaving the window open for just in case, or are you literally building your home and closing it up to make it home by putting all of yourself into it? And I wasn't. So so I'm working towards that. Like I said, I deleted the Tinder. If I'm asked now, are you single? No, I'm not single. Because I want to put everything into this. Because I've never actually ever done that. And this is as much as I've been putting into this. This is more than I put into anything else as a relationship. And so, why not go all the way in? Like, you want to win big, you gotta bet big, right? You want to win it all, you gotta risk it all. So I'm risking it all. So I got rid of Tinder. I'm getting rid of Tinder. Telling women no, I am not single. And we'll see what happens. I realized by telling people I was single, I was not being vulnerable. I was trying to mitigate hurt. And something I read before is that we try to do this thing where we don't fully commit or we don't fully show emotions because we try to mitigate the hurt, lessen the hurt if or when we do get hurt. And in it said that it actually doesn't work. We still get hurt and we still feel the hurt, but what we do is we diminish our joy. We don't allow ourselves to be joyful for that moment or in that time because we're too worried about, well, later on I might get hurt. So anyway, I went out yesterday for the beach day, and beach day went great. And this person, I just realized that, like, we talked a little bit, and I realized that I've hurt her so much in just the course of 6-7 months that we've been talking. I've hurt her so tremendously bad, and it all stems from what I'm realizing today in therapy and before. It stems from my own insecurities. I have insecurities that I'm not enough, that I'm not good enough for people, that I'm not masculine enough, that I'm not smart enough. And so I suffer from a lot of insecurities, and to compensate that, I put on this shield that's like, if you're gonna try me, I'm gonna freaking destroy you. I'm gonna show you how masculine I am, how much of enough I am. I'm gonna show you this. And anyway, I did that to her so many times that at this point she's there, but she's kind of just waiting for me to hurt her again. Sometimes the good stuff is good. I mean, the good stuff is good. Don't get me wrong, the good stuff is good. But anyway, she kind of explained it to me like this. She said that she genuinely enjoys being around me when we're good, but she's just counting the days until I freak out and blow up again, and then so she can step away. And I realized that what I realized was that she was actually being more vulnerable than I was. She was still showing up for me for someone who has hurt her so many times and risking further hurt. Like just knowing, just saying, I know he's gonna mess up again, but I'm gonna show up anyway. That's being vulnerable. Being uncertain of the being allowing someone the opportunity to hurt you was being vulnerable for her. Well, for anyone, that's being vulnerable. And I realized she's being way more vulnerable than I, because I wasn't risking the opportunity for her to hurt me, because I was like, well, if you're gonna say this, then I'm gonna say this, because I'm not gonna risk you hurting me on that, and I don't want to be hurt, so I'm gonna play my card so I don't lose, and that's causing me to lose even more. And so I brought it to her, and I was like, and I told her, I said, thank you for being so vulnerable with me. Like, I see you now. I'm sorry it took so long to see this, but I'm seeing that you're vulnerable, and I'm realizing that you're being more vulnerable with me than I am being with you, and it's unfair of me to ask for any sort of reciprocity if I'm not even leveling up at that same level of vulnerability. So I say that to say I'm seeing a lot of where I'm falling short in this relationship. I'm not happy with myself, but I'm taking steps to change that. So I'm being more vulnerable. If you want to really connect with someone, you're going to have to be vulnerable. You're going to have to open up to allow them to hurt you. And with so many insecurities I have a lot of triggers, so I get hurt easy. But that's not an excuse to not be vulnerable. Not with someone that you want to connect with. So I'm being more vulnerable. So sorry, females. I'm taking women. Listen, I got somebody. Anyway, what do you think about vulnerability? Are you being vulnerable with the person you're talking to? Have you been hurt so much that you're not willing to open up again? Let me know in the comments if you feel like writing. Let me know what's going on. But that's my story about being vulnerable and being all the way in. Putting it all in. So I'm going all the way in. I'm being vulnerable. Thanks for listening. That's all I have for y'all today. It's kind of touched the subject. I hope I didn't offend anybody. Peace, love, and stay safe on purpose. We'll talk later.